Soul Cafe podcast with Eden and Rakavi.
Hi guys.
Hi Rakavi. It's been quite a while since we've recorded together.
It's not for a lack of trying though, I promise.
But it's been a while and we're back now. So, well, today we thought we'd kick off with talking about, subliminal messaging. We're going to be talking about subliminal, as Rakavi was saying.
Subliminal, guys.
Subliminal messaging, which is pretty much in everything, in TV shows we watch growing up, music, news outlets, advertisement, literally in everything, which is quite scary to think about. But we're going to talk about what it is and examples, and we'll just walk through it and kind of talk about it. Yeah.
Would you like to start, Eden?
Yeah. So, first of all, for anyone that doesn't know what subliminal messaging is, it's how do I say this without saying the word subliminal in the definition?
It's like hidden messages that like are supposed to speak to your subconscious.
Yeah. It goes past your mental radar, as in
like even like the first time when like radio and TV started like existing, they tried to advertisers tried to put hidden messages in until it got banned.
Yeah.
So you couldn't
when you watch movies, for example, like they will like put in
product placement,
McDonald's or Burger King or
McDonald's.
Did I really say McDonald's? McDonald's. Sorry.
Stop.
Fast food in the background, right? Like, the characters, they're eating fast food. Yummy.
And you know, if you're watching a TV show, when you're watching a TV show, if a person has an iPhone in that TV show, like you can't use an iPhone in shows or movies without like that person being a good person. You cannot give a villain an iPhone. So if you ever like are watching a murder mystery movie or something and the person has an iPhone, you instantly know that person is not the villain or the perpetrator.
Wait, really? Is that a thing?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. That's pretty interesting.
It's why, like, you know, in You,
yeah,
when the text messages show up, he's not using an iPhone. They don't use iPhones.
But I swear Love had an iPhone.
Mm-hmm. No, she didn't.
Yes, she did.
Did she?
I think she did.
But she's not a villain. She's a victim.
Oh my god.
We're not having this conversation.
That's a conversation for another day. No, but it's interesting. Like
we should actually have that conversation.
No, seriously, because that's actually really interesting.
We need to do the topic.
sorry. Subliminal messaging. Okay. So, the first thing, music. It's in music. Songs. Such as literally any song ever written. It's kind of linked in with like manifesting and stuff like that. When when people say, oh, the most common way of manifesting is, changing your thought patterns or, writing it down just like you would
like
in a
that song, Ching 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 Grows the Money.
Exactly. That's kind of, our thought patterns, what we say, it's all frequencies, you know what I mean? Like everything is a frequency. So if you're putting out a negative frequency out there, then what you're going to get negativity in your life. If you're consistently thinking negative thought patterns, what you're going to get negative thought patterns that are going to just basically manifest into your reality. Like, and honestly, I never used to believe this before, but
it shows.
Yeah,
when you switch up what you're listening to, your brain changes in ways you don't understand.
Exactly. And there's music such as, Ariana Grande's music. Not everyone listens to her, but the majority of the world knows who she is and her music. And she has a couple of songs that people actually use for manifestation. I'm sure she made them with the intention of manifesting too. Like there's a song called Magic. She literally talks about literally having everything she wants, that she attracts everything. Like she talks about it as if she's already attained it. Exactly. She's already got all those things. I mean, she is. She's at a great place in her life. Good for her. But like, she uses those songs to manifest greatness into her life. Same with, she has another song, it's Magic. Oh, Successful. She just talks about how successful she is, the entire song. Manifest that. That's literally the same thing. And that it goes the same way with like bad songs, negative songs, songs that talk about being broke, talk about being sad, depressed. If you're consistently listening to that, you're going to be sad, depressed. It's literally like, do you ever think
even those like rap songs have lines? Sorry, not rap songs. I sound
rap songs.
You know those like grime songs like Ricky was playing on the other day, and even the guy pointed out like you're listening to this, you're filling your ear with so much garbage,
it's for real.
And then like you're keeping it like it's a holy
because
piece of
what they write in the songs, what anyone can write in a song, if you're consistently listening to that,
it sticks.
That, those lyrics, it's gonna be in your mind consistently. If you're talking about drugs and this and that,
violence.
Yeah. If it's like that's actually,
it's poison. Oh no, it was a. I think no, it was a. What's her
it's a
face
real
song?
thing.
What was it? I can't believe I forgot her name. Georgia Smith. Georgia Smith put it in her song. Like,
I love Georgia Smith. Oh my God.
she put it in one of the verses.
What
Can I
song is
borrow
it?
this?
Yeah.
Let me find it. You keep talking. I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. As in, so I mean, I don't know. At the same time, like I have siblings, right? And they're both boys, and I noticed for my like older brother, once he started listening to different music, like he would when him growing up, obviously every like boy listens to like cool like something that's like
I can't believe I forgot the name of the song, but keep going.
What, Blue Lights?
Yeah, I found it. Keep going.
You could have told me to say
it. I'm so sorry.
I love Blue Lights. Can't remember what I was saying now. Okay, hold on.
I apologise. What about your father and your brother?
My father. I did not mention.
Stop making fun of me.
I'm sorry. But like, yeah, when you listen to different music, it just changes your thought patterns, man. It's real. It's subliminal. What is this?
It's the song.
Gun crime into your right ear, drugs and violence into your left.
Because you're listening to them.
Before white headphones flooding the auditory subconscious waves you accept. Oh, that's really interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Me and Rigel literally spoke about this the other day. Because I was
Yeah,
like, I was
that.
listening to this song and he was like, wait, isn't that the
Because
song?
it's a real thing.
And it's
a real thing. Like, I never used to think that before, but literally what you listen to, it's kind of like the same thing with like the people you hang out with.
like, it's what you think manifests into your reality.
Exactly. All of that matters, man. All of it matters. You've got yeah.
let me go through. Wait, did you cover pandemic yet?
Oh no, I didn't.
It's not just subliminal messages. It's also predictive programming in there as well.
Oh yeah, we've kind of done episodes on this before. If you guys want to check that out too, so have a look at that. But obviously everyone's aware about coronavirus.
Have you guys heard of Dr. Creep though?
Dr. Creep, exactly.
He released Pandemic in 2013, the song, and there is literally a verse.
Okay, yeah, I'll say it. It said, couldn't be eradicated like smallpox in action. I don't know what that word. Avian influenza in the jet stream is how it happens. 2020 combined with coronavirus, bodies stacking. Excuse me.
2020 and coronavirus. Please.
And I swear this was written in like 2013.
Exactly. It's like, even Elon says 50% chance we live in a simulation. No more than that. Why did she look so angry for a second?
Oh.
my emoji.
No, that's actually really creepy to think. I mean, guys, at this point, literally in this day and age, I think about life and I'm like,
damn.
We actually, no, because life is like, we grow up and
why are we doing all these things?
Different to how it was when we were younger. Like, obviously, the way we saw, obviously everyone goes through life and, as you grow older, you start to see things differently, blah, blah, blah. But now we're in like a completely different age. Like, I don't know how to explain it. We're in a completely,
like, everyone's like mental health this, mental health that. Most of the reason that we have all these issues that we have are because of the way that our life is destined. Like, if you think about it, life isn't mental health friendly. Life in itself is not mental health friendly.
I think it's kind of like a test to see how we would deal with life in those situations, I guess. But at the same time, I don't know, because we do kind of make our own realities. Kind of the point of this whole episode, really. Like, your thought patterns really do influence the way that your life is gonna pan out.
Like, say you have a bottomless bank account, and you do have a bottomless bank account.
Yeah, you could learn from that, mate. Okay.
Don't violate me. I'm gonna borrow this.
Borrow it, mate.
I'm gonna talk about. I'll let you carry on with your songs in a second.
That's fine,
I just really want to
go into the shows, the movies, the juicy stuff, because this is literally.
It's in everything.
This is what's interesting.
They're literally okay. Right. Let me just start with an ad. This isn't a movie, but you know the Kevin Bacon ad for the EE show, right? EE train company.
Yeah.
Have you seen the ad?
Yeah.
Where he's literally like, you can put it in front of their faces. There's aliens behind him.
Oh, he says that.
Yeah. You can put it in front of their faces,
they're
and they
still.
Plain sight now. They're doing it in front of you, and you're acting like it's not real. They have shown you time and time again.
It's when they try and like normalize it to you. Oh, you've said it to me. You've said the word before.
I'm saying predictive programming, but it's not that.
No, it's like when they put it in plain sight. So it becomes normalized to you. Yeah. You just. It's not even like something to be afraid of anymore. It's not even something to be talked about anymore, because everyone already knows. But it's like, it's bad. What is it when you become desensitized?
Yeah, that's the word.
That's the word.
That's the word.
You literally, because you know when you figure out, you know, the truth, they don't want to make a big deal out of it because that's just gonna
like an
riots.
Inside Job. They do the exact same thing.
Yeah.
They show you guys, 100% recommend
oh
Inside
my god,
Job.
Inside Job is
it's on Netflix.
Good.
It's funny, but it's so like
it's basically every conspiracy theory that's
you've ever
been spoken about,
like 9/11. They're like
one episode.
The people would lose their mind if they found out that 9/11 was, and then he'd blur it out, but you know what they said.
Yeah. Oh, I saw that episode with the dad. He was just like, oh, this, and that was so
the moon landing being fake. How they like go and find a different what's his name?
Different.
They have like a whole set, and I forgot her name. The media person.
I don't know.
Imagine I literally watched the show this morning.
The episode. Whoops.
Like where she takes them. It's literally on the first episode where she takes them on a tour, takes Reagan on a tour, and like shows her the set of the moon landing. It's literally a set. It's not real.
Yes. I know what about. I know what about.
And yeah, and then or the place, the company that the show is based on is a company that works for the Illuminati.
There's literally also an episode where they explain how subliminal messaging works. Like there's literally
watch this show
where it's honestly really good. Like it's to plainly put it, it's literally like, for example, when adverts, TV shows, it's putting a small phrase, I don't know, some words that they want you to believe, like slyly putting it in music.
That's like
shows,
a show like
to make you internalize
a lot of propaganda works as well.
Yeah, it's really, really, I don't know, brainwashing, to be honest, is the word.
It is brainwashing.
Like, it's really indoctrinating because it's just,
it's
like,
screwed
it's
up.
really scary because you don't know that it's happening to you. We've been watching shows growing up like the Simpsons, which we're gonna go into. You know, Simpsons.
Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty. Oh my god, Rick and Morty, and pretty much every Disney show ever made really has like. I mean, from what I've researched, to be honest, like a lot of Disney shows are like quite notorious for hiding messages and images that are inappropriate for kids. To plainly put it, honestly, it's kind of ridiculous. But yeah, Rakabi, walk us through that.
Let me start with The Simpsons. Just The Simpsons alone, right? 9/11, Trump 2020, coronavirus. All of these were predicted in the show. It was like we were desensitized to these topics. Like when Trump won, the first thing that people did was compare these things. Maybe it was staged, like you know, the Trump when he goes down the escalator and the person has the sign and the sign drops.
Oh
maybe
my God,
you could
scary.
say like, okay, right, everyone's being far-fetched, it was staged, but then explain 9/11 being on Bart's magazine and coronavirus literally being packed up in a box from
before these incidents happened in real life.
And the person coughs into the box and then it like becomes a transmittable disease through air. Like, you know, these things, they're not normal. Like, there is no way.
There's literally theories
I'm either
that
convinced
Simpsons
that he's
run
like
by the Illuminati.
Yeah, or that he's a time traveller. One or the other. It is one of the most longest standing shows out there.
I have such weird thoughts about Simpsons. I can't work out if it's good or bad. Like if it's evil or if it's trying to let people know what's happening, what's going to happen to prevent it, or like what is the reason behind putting subliminal messages in shows like that, or like the predictive programming. What's the point? Like why are they doing that? If it's like, do you know what I mean?
But it's like I feel like as humans we have as people, like with souls and stuff, if you believe in that, I feel like we have a lot of power, and like with our minds we have a lot of power, but we can't, like if we're constantly being bombarded with all these things, we're just gonna be like, I don't know if I think we've spoken about this before, but in a Supernatural episode where the Leviathan, they take over the president and then they feed people, they like take this product and it just keeps them on the couch and keeps them mundane, so they can't do anything. They're so like lethargic, they're so like big, and like
that's kind of the same with advertisements and stuff like that. They, like, you know, I was actually learning about this yesterday in class in my crime and capitalism
big
module.
A-star law student, guys.
But it's a real thing, the way that companies the way they word their advert, like you deserve it, you know, like they'll put, you know, before you, like a Rolex advert, for example, or a car, you know, they'll really draw you in by saying, you know, everyone's got it, you should have it too, you deserve it. Like, they try and pull you in by like saying these things to you, to like these sweet and nice things, like lure you in. You end up buying useless stuff that you do not need, like a super expensive car. If you want it, if you can afford it, good for you, get it. If it's what you want, get it. But for the majority of people, they buy cars just to flex to other people. It's like the value is put on the items. I mean, that's how it works for the capitalist society anyway, is the value put onto items and stuff that literally doesn't even matter. And then that's what you're that's kind of how you're defined as a person. It's
a bit mad. Like, even like on with the advertising, even like, okay, and the desensitizing, right? We've known for the longest time that all our adverts have been aimed at us because in some ways companies have been getting information through our phone. Mark Zuckerberg's companies, Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp, have literally been tracking your eye movement on the screen for the longest time. So they've been watching you through your screen. And when everyone found out, no one made a big deal of it. Like, I do not remember this being a big mainstream thing.
It is a huge deal, and the problem with that is
it's because we know this. We like, everyone's known for so long, they don't care.
And you know what? I always hear this, even with us. We're always talking about how, we literally say to each other, like, it's so normal, like our phones, like people, like, you know, was it you that I had this conversation with, like people were getting afraid of being chipped because of the vaccination?
Yeah,
blah, blah,
we
blah.
did.
But yeah,
your phone's on you all the
time. On you
I pick up my phone before I pick up my glasses. I need my glasses, but I pick up my phone before I pick up my glasses.
And the thing is, I know how unhealthy it is to be on my phone as much as I am,
but we rely on it so much.
I keep doing it, and of course I'm working on, you know, not doing it anymore.
Bro,
I'm sure
so
millions
hard.
of other people,
like,
dude, it's bad. And what was it? I said to you the other day, you know when you feel like your phone is vibrating, but it's not?
Phantom vibrations.
Exactly.
It's literally a syndrome, like, it's literally a thing.
I would think that my phone's going off or blah, 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 but it's not. It's not going off. I'll check it and it's not going off. Like, I know it's not going off. Maybe my phone's bugging, but it's just weird. And it's a bad addiction. I'm so aware of it. And I can't stop. It's really bad.
It's really
a
difficult one to
eventually, I'm
kick,
sure I will.
though. Like, it's a really, like, when I have kids, they're not having a phone until they're in an appropriate age.
It might sound harsh, but I get it now. Like,
if you want a phone, you can have a Nokia brick. You can play
will
snakes.
They even exist then, though? I hope so.
They better.
They better. Honestly.
What else? Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty, parallel universes and do you remember that episode where Jerry goes to hospital? Do you guys hear the fireworks?
I hear the fireworks. I was like,
it's bonfire night.
That is so scary. Did you hear that?
Well, there we go. Okay, I lost my train of thought.
It's okay. So Rick and Morty,
interdimensional cable, where Rick puts on the show, like, he puts on where you can watch your life in a different reality. Yeah. And then you see Beth and Jerry have like a whole meltdown about what could have happened, but eventually end up with each other, so they stay together. The relationship's really toxic, but I think that, like, parallel universes is a thing. There is no way, like, the universe is so big and we're the only, like, galaxy with human life on it, you know?
I highly doubt it.
I think there's more of us as well. Yeah.
Do you think there's like another, like, us?
I'm 100% sure there's another version of us.
Do you? Because
do you ever cross the street and think, okay, in this reality I got run over? Yeah. See?
We do that.
Like, in this reality I got run over.
Oh, we could have got run over. In another reality, you just got squashed, mate.
Exactly.
Like, honestly, like, that's scary to think about.
But watch when they drop that news, we're just gonna be like, okay.
I think there's.
But even when we got told aliens exist, right, by the Israel Defense Minister, or something like that.
Really?
Yeah, and like everyone was like, oh, okay, like, we knew. Like, it's so crazy how desensitized we are.
What can we actually do, though?
But the thing is, if we stop staying in the track, okay, I think everyone in the UK today stops. Like, the government's been moving a bit mad lately, very mad.
When is the government not
literally lobbying, which they're not allowed to do? Anyway, if everyone in the UK tomorrow decided, right, I'm gonna go on a strike, they have no choice but to make that change.
That's true.
but we won't do that because we're all consciously like we're all divided. Like
That's
so,
very true.
you're left wing, I'm right wing. I'm not right wing, but you know, like I'm making an example. I don't like you know, so and so don't like immigrants, so and so do like immigrants. Like we're so divided, and that's what they bank on. They bank on people being that divided
100%.
so that they can't come together. Because if you have one united force fighting
That's
against
how
something,
they stay in power.
yeah,
That's just how it works.
it's ridiculous. And it's so stupid because if everyone just woke up for 2 seconds to see the truth before them, that they're being screwed over. Also, if you vote Tory and you're broke, you're not rich. Sorry, I just really needed to add that. That really vexes me when people like do that. Also, moving on.
It's okay. I just don't want them to
before
come
Boris
for us,
comes
you know
for our Nick. Black Mirror. I love Black Mirror. I love Black Mirror so much.
As well.
Like,
Black Mirror is
so
if you
good.
guys don't watch Black Mirror or you've seen just 1 or 2 episodes, honestly, guys, watch them.
It's really good.
I even haven't watched all of them.
But even if
it's
you're not
so
watching
worth it.
all of them, like you can see.
I literally in uni I've got lecturers that say that they've watched Black Mirror and how interesting it is. Like,
it's really
they like
good because it presents the dystopian future that we're literally going into.
It's a real thing.
Like, okay, right. Let me talk about the metaverse. Mark Zuckerberg and his metaverse. If you don't trust that, you lot are moving mad. There's no way. He is.
He's a reptile.
Fam, the way he moves is not human.
He's a reptile.
It is not human.
He's a reptile. I don't care.
It's not human.
Nobody can change my mind. He's a reptile.
I agree with
Oh,
you. Okay, right. So, I don't know if you lot have seen the episode Striking Vipers. 2 friends meet up again through VR, and obviously, like, they're in that like, so it's a separate world but through VR, right? Like virtual reality. They've got the glasses on and that's all they can see. They can see themselves and things not, and they can control their actions with their mind because the thing connects to your head or something. If the metaverse is becoming a reality, literally everything is online. Crypto, money exchange, like virtual property, everything is online. And it's going to come to a point where like you're going to look and you're going to think, wow, like we've been told this our whole lives that, you know, this is coming and now it's finally here. Like you can go meet your friends online, you can go to work on, like there's virtual offices.
Have you seen Ready Player One?
Yes.
It's literally everything you're saying right now is reminding me of that movie, because that's literally how that movie is. There's the rich capital, you know, the people on top, the ones with power, and then you've got everybody else who's living through VR, meeting friends, like everything is online. Like their entire life their world online. They wake up VR, and then you see how wonderful and great everything is. It's mostly like a game thing, but it's become people's lives basically. And everyone's got an identity on it. You can change like it's you, like it's their life. And then you got, you know, when they take off the VR, you see how grey and dull the world is, and you go outside and it's like the entire world is just
not that anymore.
It's not
what it is.
Like I don't know how to. It's just like.
But when you
ruined.
switch from your child, when we were children, I feel like colours were really vibrant. Like, do you remember that TikTok filter that went around and was like, I used to think this is how the world looked, and now I look at it and it's so grey and dull, and it's true. It's like either there's some like kind of dilution in your colour filters as you grow up, or there's like something. I
literally remember a couple of thoughts that I had when I was younger, like how happy I was and certain things that I thought about, and when I think about now, I'm like, oh my god, how naive for a child. I mean, children are innocent. Children, they don't do anything wrong. They're just there and they're just trying to experience the world. We're supposed to guide them. Period. That's it. But the thing is that as you grow up, you of course you start to see the world for what it really is, and like you said, it turns grey.
It's not a pretty place.
It's not a pretty place, but unfortunately, we just have to like try our best to make it as colourful
as we can.
Like try and make our reality colourful, because I mean, I don't know, the world is not great. It's
Sir, I'm going to let you continue with your music.
No. Oh, I mean, there's not much to say about music other than it's just be wary about the music that you listen to. The lyrics matter, because music, you can listen to whatever music you want, guys. The lyrics, I'm not joking, that is subliminal messaging. That's if you've got your head,
because you're repeating those words.
You're repeating this, like even when like you're singing that song, like for example, Ariana Grande's song Successful. She literally says it's good to be so young and have this fun and be successful. I'm so successful. She keeps repeating that. She wants to be successful. Good for you. You keep you want to be successful. But if you're listening to music that's like, you know, consistently just talking about negativity, you're feeding that negativity into you. Loads of people listen to sad music when they're sad. There's nothing wrong with that.
Guilty.
But you're feeding... I've done it too.
I know, it
it's
feeds
normal,
into it, but
it feeds
it's bad.
into it. It makes you sad. It makes you cry. Some people need it to cry, to let it all out. Some people want to feel more depressed for whatever reason. I don't know. I personally couldn't do that because I always try and avoid sad music. Don't look away. Don't look away.
I don't know. I feel like after I've had a good cry, listening to sad music,
it helps.
It's when I can like move out from that stage of crying.
That's a good thing. I think maybe my way of looking at it is if I listen to sad music, I'll be more sad. But then at the same time, I guess in a way, I'm not allowing myself to feel the feelings. So that's why I look at it the way I do, which is not good. I'm not
My
saying
sad
it's good.
song is fucking.
But
I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Fudging chasing cars.
But she proceeds to say. Anyways, do you have anything else to say?
No, just be safe and stop allowing yourself to accept, you know, all these bad things that are happening to you at the hand of like rich people.
Exactly.
And other things. I'm not saying blame all your problems on
guys.
someone else, but I'm saying you are not at fault for the situation you are in completely.
Exactly. We just have to let things be, and hopefully the world will pan out to our generation's favour.
Just happy
we
unicorn.
are the generational... I think our generation is like...
Our generation has been dealt with,
gonna-
like, handed so much trauma, and every time we try to argue back with that trauma, we get called snowflakes.
But we are aware of that, and we're changing the narrative, so...
We're not snowflakes.
We're not
You just
snowflakes.
got a house for 2k that's a 5-bedroom, and you think it's easy for us to even afford to pay to go to school. I don't think you know.
They got it twisted, man. They got it twisted.
They got it
but
real
it's okay.
twisted. But
anyways, guys, it's been wonderful talking to you today, and we're gonna be more consistent with videos, we promise. We hope you have a good week, and we hope you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to like and subscribe.
Have a good
Alright,
day.
bye.